And I'll go this way. Hey folks, this is Joe Britt coming to you live and direct from Fontana, California. And today it just happens to be, as I said before on the mic, it happens to be Bmw Fest today. And we're in Fontana, California at the AAA Club Auto Speedway. So you know me in my mouth, I'm always walking around trying to get the best interview that I possibly can, walking in the garages, and I got my Rover walking around, and he's doing some filming and whatnot. But nevertheless, I'm in garage number 1. As soon as I hit garage number 1, I'm a fly on the wall, and I hear someone say, you know what, that guy right there, he has a lot of experience. And you know, I'm curious now, what guy and who? Well, this guy that they were talking about is in front of me right now. His name is Browning like the gun. That's his last name, and first name is Mike. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How you doing, man?
You know what? I am a fly. I'm a fly on the wall today, and someone told me you were the most experienced person out here. And I talked to you before camera, and it sounds like you are the most experienced out here. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great. I'm probably the oldest one out here. That's the thing. That's why there's experience with age.
But that's a good thing, though.
It is. I talked to my wife the other day and said, you know, it's my 50th year behind some type of racing vehicle. So. 50. Now, you started when? When I was 14.
Oh, so that makes you 64?
You got it.
Oh, hell, you're not that old I
am. Yeah, but getting a race car, it wears you out there, so definitely. Yeah, it's fun.
Tell the viewers of Gotcha Racing your history a little bit, if you can.
Sure. Yeah, I again started driving a little motorcycles when I was like 14, 15 years old. My dad would not buy me motorcycles, so I drove everybody else's. So I got in trouble, and then he said, fine, let's get you in a car. So got in a car, started drag racing, and actually started drag racing professionally. Worked for 2 of the best teams in the world. I worked for Sox and Martin and Butch Leal back in the 70s. And had a blast. Traveled all over the country, got to do that. And then my uncle and I decided to go pro stock racing on our own. So we bought a car, started doing that. I was 21 years old, raced in pro stock with some of the best guys in the world, and had a blast. And then one day jumped in a road race car. My dad's partner, who was a physician, had a brand new Porsche Carrera. And we went out to the track, and he goes, why don't you take it out for a spin? And I jumped in the car, and I came back in, and I go, do you realize that was the fastest lap of the day? And I went, no, it's kind of fun to me. So.
You got to be one of the luckiest guys on this doggone planet, man. At age of 14, you started racing, and you've been in the racing community all these years, and you've gone up the ladder to Continental. Yeah. Continental Racing, right?
Continental Grand Am. Yeah, I was very fortunate to race with a team called Compass 360, a factory Honda team, and it was amazing. I raced professional races with them, and jumped back and forth. I've been in BMW Club, SCCA, all the ones that are out of the Porsche Club for years. I'm an instructor now, do a lot of teaching. Yeah.
Well, tell me this. Married?
Yes.
How long?
34 years.
Okay, so it goes to say a happy life, happy wife?
Absolutely. She lets me race.
And she lets you come out there and play,
huh? She lets me race, yeah. She says you can race as long as we don't go broke. We're good. So.
Yeah, my wife tells me that also, but she says get your butt out there and do what you got to do.
Well, I work for a living too, so.
well, I think we're all trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, but the thing is, if we can actually hold on to the money that we make, at least some of it, and then life would be so grand, wouldn't it?
As I told you, I'm fortunate to get to do this. I mean, I work for a living. I'm in medical sales. Done that for 30 years, but it allows me to come race cars and race with gentlemen like this that are amazing drivers, I have to tell you.
Dude, you have a fantastic attitude, man, to be so old and great. But folks, he's not that old I am. Anyway, he's not that old I am, but he's had a hell of a life, something that I would love to have done back in the day. I mean, I started SEC slalom racing back in the day, but there was no way I could afford that ticket, man. But nevertheless, I like coming out and interviewing cats like you to get on my show. We're on every Saturday morning. I got about 6,000 people listening to me. We are an NBC affiliate. So what they'll do with this footage, the audio will go over the air, 3 stations live. Well, not live, but they'll go with 3 stations. And from my Studio B. And then on the visual part, like what you guys see right here, they'll stream into 190 countries. Right. And that's how I get to be affiliated with guys like you and listen to the stories of gentlemen like you. I appreciate your time, man. Now, guys like you that have been around for a long time, would you happen to have some kind of a Facebook or some kind of a website that guys could keep up with you?
Yeah, I do. I'm Facebook on there.
Let me have it.
Michael Browning. And little as that, you can find
That's it?
under Michael Browning. Yep, very easy to find. So, yep.
Browning like the gun.
Browning like that. Yep.
All right, folks. Hey, this is Joe Britt. Anything else you want to say?
I appreciate all the help. You have no idea that Scott in the car I drove today, that's an important part of it, to allow me to have a car that comes out, I jump in, it's all prepped and ready to go. That's amazing. I mean, I'm so lucky. And these gentlemen who I've known for years that are really some of the best drivers that you'll ever see out here in a BMW. So it was a pleasure to be able to at least run in the top 5 with these guys. It was fun. So.
Well, that's good, man. That's good. Enjoying yourself, and you get into a car that you didn't put your finger on it.
Never been in it. Never been in it. I haven't been on this track in probably 7-8 years.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in South Speedway. I live in Phoenix, so that's my home.
You're an import.
Yes, sir.
So, folks, we're going to keep going with this interview just a little bit longer. I got to get some information out of Mike. How's the track so far, man? Is it bumpy or?
That's an interesting question. One, it's fast. When you look down and Scott says, well, you know you're going to be running 160 miles an hour on this track, you're like, oh, okay. But in the backside, it is absolutely, will knock your teeth out. It is so bumpy that literally the point we broke some studs off yesterday in the right rear tire.
Is that right?
So it got a little concerning about that. Yeah.
Now, the backside, we talking the east section that way?
No.
Oh, on the west side.
The west side. It's a real slow turn before the oval here.
Yeah.
It is so bumpy. We all just like unbelievably bumpy. So it needs to be fixed. It gets almost to the point of dangerous out there.
Well, maybe I can put in something with the president of the track here, which I know well, without him getting on me and scalding him. I won't say that on the air, but in private, I'll talk to him about that. Yeah. Nevertheless, thank you, sir, for showing up. Have a good trip back to Phoenix.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, folks, so that's how we do it here at Gotcha Racing, okay? And, you know, we try to do what we can, man. Give everybody their light in the sunshine if we possibly can. So let's look around and see the garage. Okay, so these guys come here to race, man. This is no joke. There's no joke. They really come here and they put the hard-earned money into this, and they put their lives on the line. So, hey, this is Joe Britt. We're gonna walk around and see who else we can communicate with. This is Joe Britt coming live to you from AAA Auto Club Speedway. Hey, Gotcha Racing Live, Gotcha Racing TV, where we keep you in the know. Take care.